yeah, I think I talked about that before. Yep, that about my youngest daughter's dad wanting to tell my oldest daughter about her real dad, her bio dad, because she was asking questions about, did you play with me like that as a baby, like you do, Chloe? Like, so it was his idea, and then, like, he got mad at me for, like, got all jealous about when there was video chats, so her and her dad could talk, and how I would just sit in there with them and be on the phone with them. It's like, she's only 4 and that's my phone. Like, yeah, I'm gonna supervise. Are you stupid? This is your idea. And he was like, you're the one confusing her. I think he kind of said it, like, not too terribly recently, but it's like, you know what, dude? Just because you're too toxic to keep a girl. No. No, but like, it doesn't matter. But, like, no, kids get it. She don't even remember him. She knows who her dad is. Like, when her dad left us, yeah, because he left us both. Because I was done, and then I was like, okay. But I didn't say that he had to leave her. But of course he did, you know. She took it really hard. Like, kids know who their freaking parents are. They know who, you know. Especially, like, her. She was like almost 2 when he left. They know. She bonded with him, you know. She doesn't remember my youngest daughter's dad, really, though. She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, well. She of course remembers my roommate, you know. He was actually there for the kids more than any of their fucking dads, except for my son's dad, he's not a horrible father. Like, he's actually, like, he used to be way worse, but everybody has room for improvement. But he's still to me a good dad. Well, better than the other two. but yeah, my daughters remember my roommate as their dad, or like stepdad. All of my kids call him their stepdad, because to them that's who he is. And well, we're not married anymore or together anymore, but they can still call him that. Like, it doesn't matter. That's like, he's there, you know. He's been there. Yeah, like when like in 5 years ago or whatever, when I first got with my roommate, and like my ex was living 30 minutes away, he would get the 2 girls, even though my oldest daughter isn't his. He would get them for the weekend. Like, I think he was like trying to do every weekend, but then like it became every other weekend. Well, the thing is like, I had to put him on child support because of the divorce. The lawyer or the judge was like, well, is there any reason why he couldn't work it for like a full-time job? I'm like, no, I don't see any reason. Like, there really wasn't. There isn't, because he works one now, right? And so like, he got mad because the child support, and he thought I forced it or whatever. I'm like, no, she literally asked. I was like, I don't even really care about it. He's like, well, okay, then send it back to me. Like, no, I'm gonna use it on the kids. So then what he did was like, well, you're gonna pay me $50 to take Diana. So yeah, he literally made me pay him $50, and we did that for a while until my roommate was like, what do you think she would think if she knew that? It was in messages, so like she didn't hear it or anything. And it made him speechless. Like, he could always make him speechless because he wasn't his supply. So like, it was just, I don't know. And so then he realized, and he was like, oh yeah, okay, we'll just stop doing that. Because also he was buying a car from us at the time, and he would try to like, oh well, he would try to combine the child support and the car payment thing, and I'm like, that's my roommate. Was like, that's two separate things. You can't. That's not gonna work. And another thing, my brother was buying a car from us too, and he was like supposed to make payments and he wasn't or whatever, and like it's like whatever, you know. But then my mom wanted to try to fight with us and be like, he said he's making the payments, and it's like, you would never fucking fight with one of my toxic exes like this bitch, but you're gonna fucking sit here and say that he's lying? Like, fuck you. Fuck you. That's one. It's like, bro. And then like when I was with toxic exes, like, yeah, my son's dad and we had altercations, like argument or fights, and one time like I punched him because he wouldn't let me leave. He wouldn't let me leave to cool down, so I could cool down and then we could talk later. And he kept calling his mom and his dad, and I kept calling my mom. But like, we were young, so I mean, we're early 20s. But still, like, he wouldn't let me leave. He was like, if you leave our son here, I'll get you for abandonment. If you take him, I don't want you to take him from me. I'm like, I'm just going to I just need to cool down. But he wouldn't let me, so I punched him in the face. He's like, hit me again. My son, he was a baby. He was a baby. But it startled me. I was like, it kind of like broke our spell type thing. But like, broke us out of the fight, and my mom didn't do anything about that. Like, she's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You don't know what you're supposed to do. You don't know what to do. Like, even her ex, who actually was secretly into me, which is weird, because I don't think that's the only ex she had that was. But he was like, I'm gonna come over there and kick his ass or something. But he had agoraphobia, so I don't even know if he really would have. But like, I don't know. It was a mess. But like, there was only 2 times I punched him. That time and the another time where he like took my car, our car, when we moved to Manhattan with my mom, and wrecked it, and so we didn't have transportation for our son. And that's the only times. But like, other than that, I don't know. And now we're very civil. We get along just fine. There's frustrating times sometimes, because like sometimes it's like my son want to say, you know, be a teenager, typical teenager, you know, try to put us between each other. But like, we've got that squared away. Like, as his dad will be like, that's why I'm asking you to make sure, you know. It was like, nah. I mean, doing typical teenage shit, and like, and this last time I had my son, it was a really nice visit. Like, I think it does help that he has friends online that he can talk to, and he has like that support, and he didn't before. So I feel like that helps him so much. Like, I mean, I'm just like, see, look, there's a perfect fucking example. If people don't have any support, what do you expect them to do? Be happy? They're fucking gonna be angry and everything. And if they have the right support, they're gonna be just fine. Like, it's not rocket science, people, come on. Like, so that's why I'm like, how hard is it for people to support each other? I do not understand. I don't know if I'm done talking about this stuff, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about some of that stuff. But like, yeah, my dreams have been like inner child dreams and stuff like that. And now I think I'll talk about some twin flame stuff maybe in the next videos. We'll see. I think I'm done with this life update stuff. Oh yeah, my car window in the back, it wouldn't roll up, so I have like tape on it. Plastic and tape on it. But yeah, we got another car though, because my roommate needed a car because he sold his truck. Sometimes we need help financially, but yeah, we're not doing too bad now. So it's like just like the rest of America almost.